right, everybody. Thank you all for standing by. Coach Swinney will have some opening comments, then we'll go to questions in the room. And if time permits, we'll go to questions virtually at the end. So, Coach, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Okay. Well, first of all, congratulations to Dave and NC State. Obviously a tough loss for us, great win for them. Probably the biggest positive is, man, our guys never quit. They played their hearts out, showed their character. Be a lot of teams that would lay down in a situation like that, and that's the one positive you saw. You saw the character of our team. You saw the heart of our team. These kids never quit. They never quit, and a ton of adversity all the way down to the last play. So I'm proud of that. We're a team that's making too many critical mistakes, and that's just my responsibility. Period. It's just really tough to watch. Big penalty on the open drive. I mean, we got a great play. And it's kind of been our season in a nutshell. Big play, and we get a hold out in space that we don't need. I mean, the play's going to go for a ways, and that was a huge missed opportunity. And then we had a couple of series in the first half where we had a couple of plays there that we missed. The pick six off a tip ball. Just going around a little play action, and we don't quite get into them, get the hands down, and their guy makes the play, gets the ball, and it's and again, it's kind of how our season's been. It's not just a tip ball incomplete; it's a tip into the arms of their best player, and it's a touchdown. And especially the way we're playing defense, it's just man, it's disheartening. And then we held them 200 yards. They were 3 of 13 on third down, but they had 120 yards on 2 plays. So the big play, 50-yard run, a misfit again on a gap. We don't have a guy outside, and they get the 50-yard run to get one score, and then 3rd and 8. They were again 3 of 13 on third down, and 3rd and 8. We missed the tackle, and it's a 72-yard touchdown. So it's just really it's really painful, man. I don't know what to tell you other than this is a really hurt football team and staff. I mean, we pour a lot into trying to be our best. We pour a lot into trying to win, and right now it's not going our way. And we've had a lot of days that it has, but right now it's not. And again, that's my responsibility. So really, really disappointing, and again, just a hurting football team. It doesn't get any easier. We got tough games ahead, and we've got to flush this one. We got to get back and try to find a way to win a game. And the number one way to win a game is not lose a game, not beat yourself, do some of the little things better. And right now we're not doing that. And again, that's 100% my responsibility. So not much other than I can say. I mean, you guys saw the game, and every loss we've had, a couple plays. Again, proud of the guys for competing. They absolutely never quit, even a chance all the way down to the last play there. But it's just not good enough, and that's my responsibility.
Coach, you got a big decision there on 4th down. Ball was at about 1.5 yard line. You opted to kick the field.
Yeah.
How tough a decision was that for you?
Well, we needed 2 scores, and I'd rather take the field goal right there and get that out of the way. It just felt like that was our best option. We all did, and we had an opportunity there. We just didn't get it done. But
How'd you evaluate Cade today overall?
He did a lot of good things. Obviously, he made the right read on the tip ball. I mean, it was a really good read. It was coming open, really nice, good design. Moffas is who he was getting ready to trigger the ball to. And, he's expecting hands down, and the guy got a hand on it. Just, it's a game of inches. And so that was a critical error. Not really, like I said, I don't know what else he could do right there. I mean, he made the right decision. He came back and made some good plays. He missed a couple early. He missed a little swing route early in the game, but he came back and hit a few of those. And he gave us a chance. There was one other screen on third down and maybe 5 that just needed to probably get a little more air on it, and we had it. It was a crack screen. Might have been, I think it was Bo coming across, and ball got knocked down. He was under a little bit of pressure, but just maybe that play right there to get it to him. But we'll watch the tape. And I mean, again, he battled his butt off and gave us an opportunity, made some good decisions. I thought he was seeing it well. And we had a big drop, one big drop that could have helped us there. On that last punt that we had to punt, that hurt. But just not good enough for by me mainly.
Every football team is a little bit banged up with November coming around, but compounded by Will Shipley's exit, did that impact the play calling at all?
No, not really. I mean, we just we got a lot of confidence in Maffa. I mean, he gave us a few plays, popped a couple touchdowns in there, had a couple big runs, and we didn't really change anything play calling wise. Certainly, we missed Shipley, but didn't impact the plays.
How was Will doing?
I'm not sure.
I guess if you look at something positive to have Maskell and Woods and Mickens all out, hold them to 202 yards. Lucas was out. I mean, that's still pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, we played. I mean, there's 3 of 13 on third down. I mean, defensively, it just like I said, when you score for them, it puts so much pressure on the defense. Someone's got to play perfect, right? And obviously the slant, we got the guy there. Just got to make the tackle, right? And we don't make the tackle. And it's a huge play. I hurt for those guys because I mean it's we don't have any excuses. I mean, we don't have any excuses. Yeah, we had a lot of Antonio, Cole, Parks, Mickens. I mean, we still got enough to win, and it's my responsibility to make it happen. And I'm just not getting it done right now.
What's the motivation of the final 4 games of the regular season?
Pride, man, win a game. I mean, try to have the best finish, the same as this always is. I mean, you put your eyes forward, and you can't relish. You can't sit around and whether you're undefeated or you have a painful loss, you got to move on. I mean, you got 2 choices. You can quit and lay down, or you can keep moving, and just keep swinging. And that's when you're a competitor. That's what you have to do. I mean, you just keep moving forward and keep trying to learn and grow and get better, coach your butt off. So the motivation is to, try to win a game and try to have the best possible finish that we can have. That's the motivation to get better. There's plenty of motivation.
20 years ago, talking about motivations, having a strong finish, 2003, your first year on the coaching staff, kind of at the same situation, near 500, and had that great finish to cap it off. Do you see the possibility of that happening with these final 4 games? 3 of them, luckily, fortunately, being at home in Death Valley.
Oh, I mean, anything's possible. I mean, this is a talented football team. I mean, we've had a chance to win every game, but we keep finding ways to lose them. So, absolutely, it's possible, and that's what we're going to put our eyes on. And can't worry about 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks. You just got to work. We got to watch this tape, own it, flush it, block out all the noise, and let's go to work on Monday and try to find a way to go compete with a really good Notre Dame team that we did not play well against last year at all. I mean, so you turn that tape on, there'll be plenty of motivation. And we didn't play well. These guys got a lot of pride in their performance. Their performance, their effort. It can't be tied to a result on the scoreboard. You have to be, as a competitor, you've got to be driven by your performance and by competing to a standard, regardless of what your record is or who you're playing or any of those type of stuff. So, be plenty of motivation when you turn the tape on. Obviously, from this one, we some again critical missed opportunities, and then watching the tape from Notre Dame last year where we did not play, probably our worst game. We did not play well. So see if we can I don't know if we'll get any guys back or not, but we'll see how we come through this game, but we'll take what we got and see if we can go find a way to get it done.
Coach Cade, airmailed that interception early in the game.
Yep.
It seems like he's been high at the beginning of several games this season, going all the way back to the Duke games. Is this maybe amped up at the start, or how do you?
I'd have to. I don't know that that's accurate, but I know that he got hit on the play. He got hit right in the chest, and I think the ball sailed just a little bit. So, I need to see it on tape, but I don't know that it's accurate that he's been high in every game early. I don't know that. I'm sure that's true, but that particular play, he was definitely high, but he did. I think he got hit right in the chest as he was releasing the ball.
Obviously, you'll have to look at the tape to evaluate the offensive line, but Tristan Leigh, how did he end up at right guard?
Yeah, we're just trying to get our best five, and we just felt like that was our best five, and so it was a move that we made to see how we go, and we'll watch the tape, kind of see where we are from there. But we've gone a couple games and not played really good at right guard, so we felt like that Tristan and Colin and Marcus, and Blake were our best five, and so that was the move that the offensive staff kind of presented and wanted to do, and so that's what we did.
Coach, after that first quarter interception, NC State got 50 yards on the very next play. Kind of like last week after the fumble by Shipley, Miami went 80 yards on the very next play, or 75, whatever. Are teams trying to target y'all a bit? Maybe catching you discombobulated after a turnover, or anything to read into that?
No, it's just one guy not doing his job. I mean, everybody else, it's hard to paint with a big brush right there. Everybody's not one guy. I mean, but that's all it takes. It's just coincidence that it came, after a turnover. For sure, it's more glaring that way. But many guys played well. I mean, one play on defense should cost you the game, and that was a glaring play. Again, it had 120 yards on 2 plays, 200 total yards. So it should be enough to win the game.
Right before halftime, that 3rd and 10, Cade went for 2 yards. Was that trying to play for a field goal, or do you like the call right before halftime?
I can't even recall it.
It was a 3rd and 10 to set up the field goal that White missed right.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't have a problem with the call. I didn't have a problem with it, at all, right there.
What's your evaluation of kind of the final 4.5 minutes, I guess, there? Would you like to go a little faster in the last couple, or?
We're trying to go as fast as we could go, and but also get a good call in the game. And again, we gave ourselves a chance. With 3 timeouts, you pretty much still have, everything. It hurt us losing another timeout with the, obviously we got behind the chains with he was down trying to throw it away there, but we were trying to just do everything we could to win the game. But we'll watch that, and certainly that's something that we evaluate. We evaluate ourselves and calls and situations, all that stuff as we watch it. But I thought they really competed their butt off. I hate we had to have that one last punt there on the third, where we had the sack, 3rd and 23. That's a play where we got to get rid of the ball, because we have a real protection there and can't hold it right there.
Coach, this effectively ends the 12 straight years of 10 wins, remarkable streak, 3rd longest in history. I think after you and Alabama, the next longest active streak was 2 years in a row. I mean, that just says how hard it is to do.
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing up a positive. Yeah, man, it's we'll have to start a new one. There's a reason why there's only 3 teams in the history of football to do that. I mean, it's hard to win, and but they end somewhere, right? There's all streaks come to an end somewhere along the way, and you start a new streak. So what a run, man! I mean, what a freaking run! Historic. Nobody wants to hear that right now, but it's historic. What we've been able to do as a program, big picture. Right now we're in a rough patch, and we'll work our way out of it. There'll be a lot of great days ahead. I mean, I'm a person of faith, and you're either a person of faith or you're not. a person of faith in the good times and the bad times. And, you know, something good's going to come from it, something great. I love our guys. I wish I could take it away. I don't understand why some of the things have happened the way they've happened. It's been bizarre. I mean, really bizarre. That's probably the best word I can say. Just bizarre. But we'll start a new streak. All right. That's what we'll see what happens. Got a long way to go, man. You know, I'm you know, I'm 53, so got a ways to go. So hopefully we can put another long streak together. A lot of great days ahead. This one's painful. As I told y'all, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, it feels like 2010 to me for whatever reason. And I go back to that year in 2010. And I mean, it's one of my favorite teams that I've had. It's the worst team from a record standpoint, but that team. I mean, they just battled every single week. You know, 2 overtime losses. We lost 5 games by 6 points or less. We were in every game, and we just, you know, it was painful. You know, we came back the next year and won the league. We won 10 games for the first time in 20 years, and now we've gone to. And I remember vividly saying, "Hey, that's great. Let's go put 4 or 5 of these years together, and then we can, you know, feel good about it." Well, I didn't know it was going to be 12, you know, year streak, and so it's been an amazing run, and I hate that it doesn't go on forever, but you know that one's over. So now we go back to work and reset our eyes, you know, let go of the dead yesterdays, and focus on what we control, and that is how we respond, you know, how we practice this week. I do love this team. I mean, I really do, and I wish I could take it away. And again, it's at the end of the day, it's my responsibility. I take full responsibility in where we are right now. And again, there's been some just freaky, bizarre things that have happened, but that's where we are. And, you know, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for the Tigers. And I ain't asking for anybody to feel sorry for the Tigers. You know, we gotta keep moving. And we will. Hopefully we can win a game, you know, somewhere along the way.
You said you don't know how Bowles doing. It wasn't taking anywhere to be evaluated.
I think they did some x-rays maybe on his neck and stuff, but I haven't gotten any results. I was just told he was definitely out of the game.
John, he did not need to be transported on site.
You mentioned these critical mistakes. Would you attribute that mostly to coaches, the players, some mix? How do you kind of address the blame when that's happening?
It's all on me. There ain't but one person right here. It's all on me. Nobody's responsibility but mine. Team's making a lot of critical mistakes. It's my responsibility.
Any questions for Coach virtually? Anybody else in the room?
The game plan for Concepcion, do you feel like you executed it well, and it was just a few missed plays on those 2 breakouts for
They had 200 total yards, 3 of 13 on third down. What do you think? Would you take that?
Sure.
Would you take any Division I game, 3 of 13 on third down and 200 total yards of offense in today's football? Did you sign up for that as a D coordinator? Me too. 2 plays. We had a bust on the run, 50 yards. We had a missed tackle on a slant that went 72 yards. So, you know, I'd say they had a pretty good plan. Not perfect.
Anybody else for Coach? All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.